The time now, 12 noon on this Tuesday, May 6, 2014 on a Tuesday afternoon. Time now for the Waterman Jisher BJ Wiggins, the Noontime Report. Tuesday afternoon, May 6, 2014. Good afternoon, everybody. Our current conditions at 12 noon in North Massachusetts. 65 degrees out temperature with a podcast guys with a humidity at 28%. Wind speed west about 12 miles per barometer, 285 inches. Dew point about 31 degrees and a visibility of 10 miles. Alright. Let's take a look at our radar scope. Shows a couple of blobs of rain showers around Pepperell, Massachusetts, and around Athol, and east of Amherst, and stretching over to southwestern New Hampshire, and near Brattleboro, Vermont, and a couple of extra rain showers west central New Hampshire.
Good afternoon. We do know Justin Ladd, 33 years old, is facing.
And a couple of extra rain showers around Montpelier, Vermont, and a couple of extra rain showers western and north central portions of Maine. Stretching out southern and northeastern portions of New Brunswick and west central portions of Nova Scotia. Rain, sleet, and snow showers in the eastern portions of Quebec, and rain showers in the Gaspé province of Quebec. Here, a couple of inches of snow showers in west central portions of Prince Edward Island. Rain and sleet showers in southeastern portions of Prince Edward Island. There. And a couple of inches of rain showers around Schenectady, New York, and around northeast of Wilton, New York, and then up in the west central portions of Vermont. There.
New Hampshire. At the time, he received a suspended sentence. Now he's headed back behind bars.
And a lot, and a pink, and a batches of sleet in northwestern Wisconsin line of rain showers in north central Wisconsin, northern Wisconsin, stretch out in northern Minnesota, northeastern portions of North Dakota, down southern portions of Manitoba, and down the northeastern portions of South Dakota. And a couple of batches of sleet and rain and snow showers in east central portions of California, down for Nevada, north central Nevada, down for southeastern Idaho, down for north central portions of Wyoming, and then stretching down for central and eastern portions of Montana. Snow, sleet, and rain showers in Cascades, Washington State, down for Oregon Cascades here. And a couple of inches of rain, snow showers in the east central portions of British Columbia, down for several portions of Alberta, and down for west central portions of Saskatchewan, some sleet and rain showers in mixing in western and south central portions of Saskatchewan.
And in Ashland, pet owners entrusted this man with caring for
Glenwood, Iowa. Good evening, 63 degrees, clear skies. Good afternoon.
Animal cruelty charges. Prosecutors say the 23-year-old was caught on video.
Satellite loop shows a couple of batch clouds covered in New Hampshire down for Maine and stretching it out for Atlantic, Canada, and then a batch clouds stretching it up to Quebec and up into the Churchill Bay and down the eastern portions of Quebec. And a couple of batch clouds around Texas and south central Louisiana and west central portions of Arkansas. And a couple of batch clouds from northern North Carolina and down for Virginia and not to sea. And a couple of batch clouds covering from western UP, Michigan, down for western Wisconsin, down for Minnesota, down for the Dakotas, and down for Mid-Mississippi, down for northern Rockies, and stretching on Idaho, down for Nevada, down for east central portions of California. A couple of extra rain showers, western clouds from western portions of Washington, Oregon, and stretching out. And then the batch clouds from British Columbia, down for southern Alberta,
Since when she arrived Thursday morning,
Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, down for southern portions of Ontario. Here. Okay, let us take a look at our map situation here at noontime here. Cold front stretching from south central Los Angeles, south central California, down for southern Nevada, down, and a stationary front from Utah, stretching down Wyoming, down for Colorado, and a warm front from Kansas, down from Missouri, down from southern Illinois, and a warm stationary front from Kentucky, stretching down North Carolina, not to sea. Warm front from east central British Columbia, down from southern Alberta, and a cold front from southeastern Alberta, down from southern Saskatchewan, and a warm and a pink front from east central Saskatchewan, and southern Manitoba here. Photobind from western Arizona, down from western Baja California. Photobind from north central California, and a photobind from west central Texas, and a photobind at the Delaware Valley.
The accident in North Andover Saturday morning.
Current 58-degree temperature readings in Boston and Washington, D.C. 74 in Atlanta, 81 in Miami, 76 in Brownsville, Texas, 71 in Dallas, Texas. 65 in Kansas City, 54 in Chicago, 52 in Minneapolis, 43 in Great Falls, Montana, 50 in Seattle, 53 in San Francisco, 57 in Los Angeles. It is 52 out in Salt Lake City, 61 in Denver, and 59 in Albuquerque. Alright, current conditions, man, in the region, we got a temperature of 60 degrees on temperature in Boston and Bedford and Fitchburg, 59 in Beverly, 51 in Gloucester, and 55 in Western Sturbridge, 57 in Webster, 58 in Milford, 61 in Norwood, 62 in Taunton, 58 in New Bedford, 59 in Falmouth, 57 in Chatham, 54 in Brown, Provincetown, 61 in Marshallville, 56 in Nantucket, 49 out in Cape Cod and Boston Harbor, 59 in Blockon, 62 in Wesley, 61 in TF Green, and in Smithfield, 60 in Springfield, 54 in Amherst, 59 in Greenfield, 55 in Gardner, 55 in North Amherst, 53 in Pittsfield, 59 in Albany, 53 in Bennington, 55 in Keene, New Hampshire, 54 in Jeffrey, New Hampshire, 58 in Concord, New Hampshire, 54 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 59 in Nashua, 16 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 58 in Windlock, 60 in Hertford, 60 in Meriden, 54 in Waterbury, and 58 in Danbury, 62 in New Haven, and in Bridgeport, and 63 in New York City, 59 in Islip, and 57 in Montauk. Here.
Today, we'll clear it out tonight. It's going to be chilly.
Current conditions around the region. Low.
Morning, and it turns
Storm range possible discussion. Late season snowfall accumulations expected across the mountains of the western United States, and rain and thunderstorm activity will be on an increase to the north of our frontal boundary stretch from the central plains to the Midland coastline. Here. It is wildfire ranges from the southwest of the Southern Plains, and widespread and settled weather will continue to be beneath a large upscale upper. True amplified over the western United States on Tuesday. Shower activity should concentrate from the northern and west of a front boundary stretch from Wyoming down to the southern Nevada. And the activity should sink slightly southeastward with a front on Wednesday, although there will not be a tremendous amount of moisture to work with out west. Warcraft effect should lead to some moderate amounts over the upslope side of the terrain. Also, falling temperatures across the region should lead to numerous snow showers and even some late season accumulations in the higher elevations. Our frontal boundary will remain stretched from to the eastern half of the nation and extending from the Midland coast to the Great Plains. Rain and thunderstorm activity will be on an increase in the north end of the boundary as the moisture makes a gradual return from the Gulf and pieces of energy streak aloft throughout the loft. This should impact locations across the Northern Plains, Great Lakes, and northern and Midland states. And some undeveloped storms will have the potential to become severe. Also, an amplified and upper trough impact to the west edges and east, where the nexus of moderate heavy precipitation should set up the northern and western area of a low pressure deep into the lee of the Colorado Rockies. Persistently dry conditions and gusty winds will heighten wildfire threat from southwest to the southern plains and farther east. Afternoon convection temperature Wednesday will be possible to the east of the dry line across Texas and Oklahoma. Here.
University police cruiser is under investigation. This was the scene overnight.
Okay, forecast discussion around New England. High pressure north of the Great Lakes slowly builds into New England throughout Wednesday, providing many dry and seasonable weather, with mild days and cool nights and a period of unsettled weather expected at the end of this weekend and the weekend.
The defense team.
And near-term forecast, cold pool with 25 Celsius below zero at 5 millibars, and increases low and middle level moisture will result in numerous clouds developing into this afternoon. Much of the guidance, including the HRRR, suggests isolated showers possible as it's back into the lower 50s with weak shortwave passage. Main focus for the showers will be likely across central and eastern New England, and current forecast in good shape and will continue with slight chance of pop. 850 millibars temperatures. Similar to yesterday, expect temperatures getting into the mid-60s with a few upper 60s possible, but cooler higher guidance indicated possible. Sea breeze development over the Cape Islands with winds trending southwest, which will keep temperatures cooler here as well. Northwest winds gusting to 20-25 miles per hour, developing in the interior here. And today's temperatures around the region, we will see 66 for Boston, 66 for Hartford, 68 for New York City, 64 for Worcester, 64 in Albany, 64 in Concord, New Hampshire, 59 in Rutland, and 63 in Portland. So today's temperature range, we will see 59 to 68 degrees here.
Of improperly sterilized instruments, biohazard materials like
Alright, let's take a look at our
trash. Marshall admitting he and his staff do not have OSHA training. He said, I talked to a woman who says her daughter got pregnant. She says she went up.
Let's take a look at our deck cam here, and then it shows a beautiful day over the reservoir. Sun with a few clouds. And a bee. Hello, Mr. B. Okay. Let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this.
Reporting a major security breach. The Worcester Teaching Hospital.
For this afternoon, isolated showers after 1 p.m. Most of the skies with a high near 68 degrees. Northwest wind about 9 to 13 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Tonight, most of the skies and gradually becoming clear skies. Low and 41 degrees. Northwest wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour. Wednesday, sunny skies and near 67 degrees. Northwest wind about 3 to 7 miles per hour. Wednesday night, Park skies low and 45 degrees. South wind about 3 to 6 miles per hour. Thursday,
4 performers are now in serious condition.
most of the skies and near 62 degrees. Calm wind becoming south around 6 miles by the afternoon. Thursday night, isolated showers. Most skies low and 47 degrees. Chance of precipitation 20%. Friday, scattered showers. Most skies high near 62 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Friday night, scattered showers. Most skies low and 53 degrees. Chance of precipitation 4%. Saturday, scattered showers. Cloud skies high near 71 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Saturday night, scattered showers. Most skies low and 56 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Sunday, scattered showers. Most skies high near 73 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Sunday night, Park skies low and 50 degrees. And Monday, most skies high near 69 degrees. Bitters, what a phrase of the day. A pleasant afternoon on tap. Some showers in the air. This is PJ with you. Have a good day with a good positive attitude. Here.